So we have a concept in Tantra called practice partners. And what this means is anyone who's in front of me can be someone I practice love with. So usually on dating, we don't have that concept. We have a concept of like, this person doesn't fit my criteria. I don't want to do this. This is a waste of my time. Swipe left. But what we have in Tantra is you're sitting in front of me. You're an opportunity for me to practice love. And if I can't do that, that's my problem, not yours. There's nothing wrong with you. Western dating says there's something wrong with you and there's something wrong with me. We don't have that in Tantra. There's nothing wrong with anybody. So we would come together and practice love. And in some of the Tantra bigger workshops, you might practice touching. We're not going to do that tonight, so no touching tonight. Can I have agreement on that? Can I see some hands? Can I have agreement? No touching? Okay, great. In other Tantra workshops, we practice love with touching and so forth. But practicing means even if you are too old, even if you're male or female, even if I don't like how you look, none of this matters in tantric dating because I can still practice becoming a more loving person with you. Okay? So we're going to actually do some exercise on that. But first, we want to practice getting into our bodies because Tantra is very much about being in the body. As I said, most of the patriarchal religions that we grew up in, the body is sinful and something that we're looking forward to leaving so we can go to heaven where there's no bodies. And in Tantra, the body is completely sacred. So what's happened unknowingly to us is that we've grown up in this culture that has taught us to kind of cut off our consciousness at the neck. We walk around and we're looking and we're seeing and we're judging and everything looks very interesting. But we aren't aware that our consciousness doesn't really go down in our bodies. And then when we make love, we're still in our heads and maybe we have a little feeling in our genitals, but not really anywhere else. So it's kind of made us a little bit disabled in a way. And I didn't really understand this concept. I thought that I was in my body because I was a dancer and I did yoga. But when I went to the ashram, and I ate well and everything, when I went to the ashram, I found out, wow, those are all things I'm doing to my body. I'm trying to manipulate my body to be a way I want it to. Nothing wrong with that. It's nice to be fit and so forth, but I had never gone inside and found out what my body wanted or that I was also identified with it. So some of you who do yoga, sometimes when you take deep breaths down into your pelvis, you may have experienced this, but let's actually get up and do some exercises to get us in our bodies. Thank you. So a lot of this is a practice. It's not something you're supposed to suddenly be good at. How long does it take to become a black belt in martial arts? Decades? What? So Tantra is a practice that you will be developing if you take it up for the rest of your life if you want. In Tantra, we say the older you get, the better sex you can have. The more loving you can become. That's not a Western mainstream idea at all, is it? You're supposed to be done, the peak of men's sexuality is at 15, and women is 30. That's what mainstream sexuality thinks. We don't have that. We don't have that at all. I just want to make clear I'm not anti-app. You can use the app to become a more loving person. You can watch yourself swiping left and right for absolutely superficial reasons. You're like, is this me? Am I really acting like this? You can go out on dates with people and go, okay, I've got 45 minutes to have coffee with this person. How can I enjoy them? How can I really enjoy this person? How can I really relax and sit and look in their eyes and really relax and enjoy their presence? Maybe they're not as conscious as I am, but I can still be.